Hey, what's up YouTube? So I came on here to make this video about a guitar that I've owned for like, I'd say right around four and a half years. So I was on Facebook Marketplace back in 2021 around, might have been April or May. And I was just scouring around not looking for anything in particular when I saw a Les Paul copy, Chibson, Tobacco Burst. It looked brand new. I mean, I'd never owned one. Always thought about maybe, I'd never even owned a Les Paul at the time. And I was like, well, I'd like to try one out, you know. I've heard good things and bad things about them. Obviously, you know, the mystique of it saying Gibson and having a fake serial number and all that. It's kind of cheesy, and especially if you're trying to pass it off as being a real one, I think is kind of bogus. But anyway, long story short, it looked like it was in great shape. I noticed it even had the fret end nibs, you know, the binding around the frets on the ends. Everything looked good. The bridge, the tailpiece. The tailpiece was just slightly above the volume knob. You know, all the aesthetics looked like a real one. Obviously, I knew it wasn't, but for like 300 bucks, I was like, I'll take the chance, buy it. So it was like 50 minutes away. I met the guy, bought it. Everything looked really good. But when I got it home, I noticed it was like a really like flat satin finish, and it drove me crazy. So one day I was like, you know what? I'll try to wet sand it, buff it, try to make it shine. And it gave it a little bit of shine, but it wasn't like enough still yet. So I kept buffing on it and wet sanding. Well, I went too far and I went through the finish of the guitar in some spots. Well, then I was really unhappy with that. So then I was like, you know what? I'll make it like a relic tobacco burst. Maybe it'll look cool, look vintage or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's a Chibson. It's $300, whatever. So I went ahead and went through with the relic process, and I went overboard on that. It was too relic. It looked just abused. It looked like some really crappy guitar that some kid had owned and threw around or lit it with a lighter and just done all sorts of stuff to it. It just didn't look good at all. So then I was kind of bummed out, and I didn't really play it much. Just wasn't really interested in the guitar after that. And people would always ask about, what's that? You know, why would you do that to a Gibson? Have to tell them it's just a Chibson, you know, blah, blah, blah. Never did like even having it out around my other guitars. Just looked awful. Definitely couldn't sell it. Nobody would want it that way. So then one night, I was sitting there watching TV, and I was watching I was getting into Les Pauls again. This is a couple years later, and I was like, man, I'd like to have one of these gold tops. Don't want to pay the money for it though. So I was like, you know what? What if I just stripped off the finish, made mine into a gold top, painted it, whatever, you know, it's already relic, ordered up a bunch of good parts, Gibson parts, you know, real authentic parts, put on it. I might have $800 in the thing total. So I did. So I'm going to get that guitar now. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show you what it looks like now. I don't have any pictures before, but you can just imagine a tobacco bourbon burst Chibson. So hang on, I'll grab the guitar and I'll be right back. Alright, so here it is. This is what it is now. From tobacco burst to this. So I went ahead and made it a gold top, as you can see. Went to the auto parts store. Got some, it's kind of expensive. It was motor paint. I like the gold. I was trying to find a good gold, and it's the one I ended up with. I kind of really like that a lot. I don't like the dark gold. This is a perfect, like medium, maybe even light. Anyway, so as you can see, it's got, like I said, it's a good guitar. It's got fret nibs. It's got the really so it's got like a chunky fat neck. And it's got like this old 50s look to like the headstock, like the same shape exactly. It's got a good shape to the logo. I'm not trying to pass this off as something real, but I'd like it to at least look, you know, the part. Obviously it's fake serial number, you know, no scarf joint, no, I mean, just all the way fake. But this dude is like literally 50 style, weighs 9'11", like pretty much 10 pounds. It's really chunky, heavy. So what I did was I put an ABR1 bridge on it and an ABR1, you know, bridge tailpiece, you know, relic those. So the pickups are Dragonfire pickups. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. I'll put a link in the description. They are awesome. I'll put a link where you can watch a really good video about these pickups. Man, they're awesome. For the money, there's no sense in wasting a bunch of money on Duncans or something like that, especially for a Chibson. These are great pickups to put in one of these. So I put vintage Grover tuners, the vintage style, you know, the small pegs. I even got the vintage truss rod cover bell on it. That's an unbleached bone nut. CTS 500K pots with 0.22 orange drop capacitors, all hand wired by Bob at Atomic Comics in Muncie, Indiana. He's awesome. Great amp repair guy. Everything. I mean, just an awesome, awesome dude. As far as the neck goes, like, they did a really good job on this neck. In China, wherever this thing was built, China, I'm pretty sure, it's an awesome neck. Love this guitar. All the plastics is all Gibson original parts. The knobs are all Gibson. I even got the thumb bleeders. I got the Switchcraft jack, Switchcraft selector switch with the deep dish in there, poker chip. Everything's been upgraded. It's as upgraded as you can upgrade one. Everything's been done to it that can be done, you know, as far as an upgrade. I could probably go with more expensive pickups, but I would never. I mean, I love these pickups in this guitar. They're real close and comparable to like a Duncan distortion. Well, maybe like a JB or something. I don't know. They sound great. So, anyway, yeah, I mean, so if you can even see like on the gold top here, I tried to take a razor blade and try to, you know, get some of that, I don't know, like that crackling, you know, like that aging you get on that lacquer. I mean, obviously it doesn't look perfect, but it was a lot of work. I tried to do some to the sides and the back, but it's really hard to do a lot with the poly finish that comes on these. I mean, they're just so heavily finished, if you know, just like any other cheap guitar with a bunch of poly all over it. I did the buttons on the tuners. You know, I tried to relic those. Most of the relic I do on the plastic parts is just brown liquid shoe polish. Wipe it on a rag, wipe it on there. I put some cuts in the pickup rings and put some down in there, kind of aged the hardware. But yeah, I mean, this is a great guitar. If something happened to this guitar, I'd be devastated. It's probably my favorite guitar. I own a lot. I actually own a real Les Paul standard. I'll get it for you and show it to you here. But I play this gold top more than any guitar. I love it. I know it's a fake, it's a knockoff. I love it more. Like I said, if something happened, I'd be upset because I've got so many man hours in it. So my hands have been on it so many times, and I just play the crap out of it. Hang on, I'll show you my real Les Paul. So this is my 2021 standard. It's a beautiful guitar, but like, I don't know, it's almost like it's too clean or too pretty or whatever. I mean, obviously it's an amazing piece. You can tell it's better made. It's a better guitar, you know, than the Chibson. But man, I don't know. It's just something about this guitar that I like it a lot. But that gold top just, whew, I don't know. For a Chibson, I love it. But anyway, if you're ever thinking about getting one and doing something to it, send me a video or post something about it. I made this video just to let people know what I did with mine. I know when I was looking for a Chibson, or when I was looking to redo mine, I was looking at all kinds of videos trying to look for ideas and different ways to make it where I wanted to play it. So if this video helps you out or you like the video, give it a like or whatever. And y'all have a great day and night or whatever, and we'll talk to you later.